Welcome everyone, I'm Tim and this is the controller. Thanks for clicking on Fallout 4, Level 1 Nuka World. Last time we took care of the 5th and final land in Nuka World, took out the Mirelurk Queen, ran scared from a handful of Nuka Lurks before turning around and slicing their throats. And capturing this land once and for all and assigning it to the pack. So today we are supposed to go talk to Porter Gage now that we have the grand tour complete of the 5 parks that we have taken care of. But before we do that, I do have some unfinished business over in Bradberton that I'd like to take care of, as those ghouls from a few parts ago made me cower and run away in fear. But since we do have the adrenaline and we are relatively in the area, I kind of want to take care of that just to get in a little bit more experience and wreak some havoc on those nasty, nasty feral beasts. But with that, I think it is time to kick things off and get started. Let's jump into it. Not going to jump that far though. Here we go, back on the outskirts of Bradberton. Since I have been here once before, the ghouls should be mostly activated. I kind of want to just take care of them since I was so close, and really there's no reason for them to even be here since I'm in the area. Ghouls can be treacherous, and I know they don't technically roam, but no, I'd hate for a wild pack of ferals to come sprinting into my nice kind raiders that I am taking care of over back at the Nuka World cola cars and everything. Now, as long as these aren't too challenging, should be pretty easy to take them out. 95% chance on that Reaver, and I was still even in hidden. I can build my crits back up, get some usually pretty good loot, and might be able to do a little bit more legendary farming, since I've been pretty lucky with my melee weapons, but the armor has actually not been that beneficial to me. So if I can just maybe just pick off 1 or 2 legendaries while I'm in here, then I won't have any issue whatsoever going forward once I have to go face the whatever that raider gang is, the operators. Then I won't have to worry about the operators quite as much if I get a little bit better armor. Stalker. Getting all of these sneak attacks in. Really, they're no issue whatsoever. He was a painter. Very nice. So that's the thing about in here is you get all those alleyways and the buildings and even collapsed cars. Ooh, don't want bottle caps. They can just pop out from wherever. So if I just kind of go willy-nilly around. Yeah, see, he decided he wanted to be in the tire. Really, the tire is only good for going down a hill. If you want to break bones, not really good to sleep in. Okay, that reaver, ooh, a couple reavers over there. Idiot Savant is nice, but it was just on a roamer. Here's a withered. Ooh, a couple of them. And just a basic. Should probably get a little bit closer without actually going into danger. There we go, perfect. And we are full up on our crits. Unfortunately, no legendaries yet. We were back to hidden briefly. nighttime. This is just pretty much not even fair. We'll definitely get a level up off of this. Oil can. I'm pretty much at capacity. I don't need to pick up any junk. Maybe if it's super light or super valuable, but if I end up actually getting a legendary drop, I might actually have a hard time being able to take it on back. This is just not even fair with it being dark, with the sneak I have. I don't even stand a chance. Of course I say that and they'll probably swarm me super soon. Okay, it's just a little ramp. I can make it up there. There we go. Excellent. Idiot Savant for the level up. 330 XP for that. Absolutely fantastic. Got any more in here? Probably dotted around. Brackets are shifting a decent amount. Hello, guys. Yeah, like drugs. I'll take drugs. That'll be great for converting. Ooh. I could technically sleep here. All right, then. Fantastic. Nope. I just want the pre-war money. I already took my hour sleep of kind of kinky. Skeleton in here. Got a bunch of mannequins. One's got clipboard. Duct tape. Real kinky. They just want to see how I sleep, I guess. That must be what that means. And back into caution. Okay, you're dead already. Really, there's not a whole lot to Bradberton, but overall for buildings. But boy, are there a lot of ghouls dotted around. Churches. Churches are always fun to look at. Normally you can get in, but this one is unfortunately all boarded up. Well, with getting one level up, not finding any legendaries yet is kind of a bummer. I at least was able to push my way into the next level up. Definitely more ghouls dotted around. There's that Reaver that was asleep earlier. I'm not sure how much longer I technically even want to roam around. I feel very good about taking a good chunk of them down. Oh, hello. Like even him, he came out, still didn't even see me. You are a writer. Very nice. Yeah, it's just I feel vindicated here. Taking out all these buddies. Oswald will be very sad. But I think this will be enough. I took care of a good chunk. We got to level up out of it. Just head on back home. Angry Anaconda over there. Okay, a couple more ghouls down this road. We'll take them out. Maybe I want to just get into danger. Do you see me? Do you see me? Hello? 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 Yeah. They can't see me. Alright, could have swore, yeah. I had seen one more. They're conceptually aware of me, but, like, bro, I'm right here. Bro. Hey. Unfortunately, no legendaries. I did it again. Took another bottle cap. Well, oh well. See if there's... I think I was probably through this alley already. Don't see anybody there. I guess things are looking pretty calm, pretty smooth. We'll just get headed on back to base, talk to Gage, and see what he wants to do. Changed my mind. Since we are in the area, we're close to the Bradberton overpass. Might as well tick that off on our map. Discover it. I don't think I've been there yet. So since we are close, and it is practically on the way, I mean, Kitty Kingdom's right there. Since it is practically on our way back, kind of want to just tick that off. Because overall, I'm going to want to explore or do the vast majority of the DLC for what is available. Or at least of parts that I am aware of. Got some gunners here. Well, at least this private out on watch. We have his handy dandy little outcropping there. I think we can just sneak up on him. As long as you got the lift there. Should be able to sneak up on him though. Or her, I suppose. Still caution. Yeah, got a plasma gun, but no problem. Oh, just a charging laser sniper rifle. Well, la-di-da, not a plasma. Ooh, antibiotics. Oh, where are you at? Okay, got gunner conscript there. Whoa, whoa, don't shoot me. Just come get me. Come get me. We got this. I hope. Actually, let's do some psycho buff just so we have a little bit more resilience. It is my last one. Oh well. Make us slightly tougher. I don't know how you lost track of me, but there we go. Like, seriously. Of course, Saltron. Gunners always have assaultrons. Maybe I actually don't want to be killed by a death ray. I got an Assaultron Invader. Whoa, Death Ray. Death Ray. Now you made me mad. Let's do this. I am so exposed. Well, it's a good thing I decided to sleep on this bed here. Unfortunately, I don't believe I do have my level up yet. Well, fantastic. Well, at this point, there weren't any legendaries that were around. I think we can probably just... I'll take out the Reaver. You never know. Idiot Savant might go again. Just head on back to Porter Gauge officially this time. I don't think I'm going to worry about going back to the Bradberton overpass. Could take the ones out from just from the outside there. But with the Assaultron up top, I thought maybe I could ride the lift up and get a good line of sight on them, but just a melee character, that is not going to fly. That death ray that the Assaultrons have, that's just too overpowered. Straight ahead. We're not quite up to where the overpass is, but just saw a legendary. So, since they are right here, I can't pass this up. Right there, legendary gunner. Skull. Won't matter. Be dead in one hit. 111 XP. And, ooh. Ghoul Slayers. Now, if ghouls could actually see me, being synth armor, that's decent. That'd work good in Bradberton if I was a little more concerned about being spotted. But those ghouls are basically already taken care of. One less gunner in the world. We took our shot at a legendary. That's a good day. Okay, legendary, another legendary. Bloodworm this time. Okay, that's right in front of me. Cave crickets. Isn't this roughly the area? Ah, don't you hit me. That I took out some bloodworms and cave crickets before. Intriguing. Well, regardless, get some bloodworm meat and... Ooh, there we go. It is just basic leather, but assassins. That will be... As we will be coming up on fighting the raiders, that's going to be a great piece to put on. I don't recall what legendaries I have where. And look at that. Another legendary. This is... Shoot, screw going to Bradberton to try to farm legendaries. There's just 3 in a matter of like 50 meters. These could be... Ooh. Okay, so we got a few more cave crickets. They didn't see me. That one saw me. Okay, that's taking a few hits. Oh, okay. That should kill that one. And dump everything else into that legendary. Let's crit him. Crit him again. I don't know what happened there, but looks injured. These guys are tough for being just 10 experience. Just ridiculous. Mutant Slayers. Garbage. We'll pick it up for the time being. be able to sell that shortly. That's a really good run right through there. 3 legendaries. You know, we got the assassin's piece. So all in all, I was wanting a little bit more armor, and lo and behold, I got some. That's usually never happens. So take what I can get. Well, Gage, I did it. I was able to take care of the 5 lands. What do you got to say about that?
I'll be damned, you actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
Grand tour is complete. Now Porter Gage wants us to go talk to Shank so we can get rolling into the Commonwealth and start setting up raider settlements there. I mean, honestly, you have this great Nuka World park. Why would you even want to leave? It's safe. We took care of it. Power, power, power. But speaking of power, Gage also sent the raider gangs on over to the power plant to hopefully get the power activated on that, which they've, lo and behold, they will have that power right when the operators decide they want to have a mutiny. But before we do that, let's get a good night's rest before heading on out. Well rested once again. I slept for a really long time. I wanted to get to kind of dusk, dawn, evening time. Even though dusk and dawn are the exact opposite. That's okay. So I did swing in to the workbenches and I made myself a little bit more psycho buff jet, and took a look at my weapons. So overall, you might see that I no longer have Cito's shiny slugger. I decided to put those mods onto the Poisoner's rocket bat. So it is doing about 50% more damage right now than the Disciple's Blade. Plus it has the bleed damage. I think I will give it a go. See how it works out. See if I can get enough hits off in VATS to make it worthwhile. As far as the apparel goes, I just was able to do a minor upgrade to the Assassin's right leg. So we got that taken care of. We're now rocking 102 damage for ballistic and 114 for energy. Not great, but also not bad either. And since we had gotten the level up, we are super close to being able to take the next rank of Blitz, but we haven't run out of action points yet. But if we do want to start using that baseball bat a little bit more, I think the next rank of Action Boy, getting them regenerating a lot faster, is a good option. So we'll go with that. And before we head on out into the Commonwealth, there are a couple more places I would like to hit up and kind of explore and see what we can do with. So we will head off and go to the Shovel Museum. So the Shovel Museum is just to the east. There will be a random event there. In fact, the Shovel Museum is somewhere right around there. So this is also an option if you do this run yourself. Coming in with the level 1 build. It's usually like super mutants or gunners in the Shovel Museum itself, and it'll either be, I believe, the pack or operators that will be running in to try to take them out. Sometimes it will work out and the raiders will do a really nice job. More so if it is the gunners. Gunners don't have quite as many hit points as the super mutants. But it is at least an option of some place to go check out, and you might be able to help them out from afar and maybe pick up some good weapons, gear, armor, any of that sort of thing. Now, I do think that the safer option is where we had hit up before, which is right along the Dry Rock Gulch, right in that area, kind of a little bit more towards the junkyard. That seems to be a little bit scavengers, just lower level, easier enemies to take out. So the raiders can usually deal with that no problem. Here we go. We have this gang ready to move on in. It is the pack today. They're right up my alley. I like pack. Ooh. And you have a rocket baseball bat as well. Yours might be a weighted with a blade on it. Okay.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Well, I have the
Mason bit the hand off a Yao Guai. So,
weapon.
Don't tell no one.
Weapons that I might be able to pick up if they end up dying. And I think I'm high enough level now that anything that they are unable to take out, I think I could take them out afterwards. Oh, and scavengers are going to get laid to waste. They are going to be no match for these raiders. Still, if one of the melee ones happens to die, I would not be opposed to that. Yeah, scavengers. Terrible enemy to be facing. Ooh, nice. Yeah, don't pick up the bottle caps, but scavengers, yeah, they have basic like cage armor and stuff like that. Really, it's quite a disappointment. But here's the beautiful shovel museum. I do wonder, you know, you have these pointed shovels. Where are the flat shovels? Like, is a pickaxe considered a shovel? Or is that more of an axe? It's used for digging. Or a trowel. Like a gardening trowel. What constitute shovels? Or are you talking just flat out long handle shovels? Of course, you got the D handle shovels. And yeah, fiberglass handle, wood handle. But beautiful shovel museum here. That's actually a good chunk of or a pretty big letdown. I was really hoping for a much stronger fight, and we didn't get that at all. So yeah, best case scenario, well, maybe not best case scenario, you could always pick up some scavenger weapons, I guess, if scavengers come in here. But yeah, nothing too crazy. So since we did that, you know, nice fire burning in the tree, there is another location that I'd like to hit up, which is past the Hebologist camp. Right in that vicinity, we have another, is that museum? Or some like spooky something or another. We'll just book it. Let's just book it on over to that and see what we can find there. We're back at the Hebologist camp right now. Nice friendly territory. And there through the little bushes, we have the museum. Or that might actually be a mansion. little bit of water in our way. Just work around that. I want to go check this place out. You know, anytime there's a big building, it's always fun to explore, have a little adventure. And I'm really just kind of looking forward to giving this baseball bat a run and see if it does any good. Stingwings, like those, can't one-shot the blood bugs, so we'll have to be a little bit careful. And I took off my 15% damage reduction from my legendary piece to put on the assassins, which might have jumped the gun a little bit more on putting that on. Granchester. What's that say? Mystery mansion? Maybe? Mystery, intrigue. So mystery, spooky. It's all the same. Mystery mansion. There we go. A lovely ticket taker here. Hello, good sir.
Experience the wonder and tickets, please. Did little Lucy gruesomely kill her parents? It's a
Well, I'm
mystery. See
not
where
100%
she
certain.
committed the bloody deed. Marvel at the
Need a ticket or just need pre-war money.
See
Don't
the
have either of
actual
that. I mean,
kitchen
there's a
where
little bit of pre-war
her
money.
mother lovingly
Not sure if there's an actual ticket or not
See the blood stains
around. I'm
that
sure there
can
is to get
wash
into
out.
here.
Not suitable for children.
Okay. Took more than a swing. Idiot savant, though. That's good. Hey, look at that. I bought a key. Let's go on inside.
Story of the Granchester Mystery Mansion begins with Morticia and Hannibal. Granchester. Morticia nearly dies giving birth to their only child, Lucy. Hannibal never wanted a child and resents the young girl for the near death of his wife. Please proceed to the next room.
Okay.
No shoving or pushing. Disruptive behavior will result in being removed from the Granchester Mystery Mansion.
Well, this is kind of fun.
As a young child, Lucy proves difficult for her elderly parents. In this very room, her mother read her stories by Shelley and Poe and histories of the Borgias. With no friends to speak of, she would capture small animals to play with. Their skins were found nailed to the undersides of the furniture. Guests are not allowed to remove items as souvenirs. Please proceed to the next room.
I'm actually not sure if I've ever been in here. Got a little mystery. Should probably start paying more attention, but I do have to wonder who put mines up there and who had a makeshift bomb around here. If that was part of the actual mystery mansion. Hey, surprise! You lost a limb.
Morticia was soon convinced
Flamethrowers.
her daughter was possessed. Hannibal was certain he could beat the evil out of her.
Hannibal. That's not
Morticia
nice.
complained every morning of ghostly chills afflicting her in this very hall. device of her psychic, she persuades people to drive the spirits from it. We are not responsible for injuries of any guests attempting to crawl into the fireplaces.
Is this considered a
Please
fireplace?
proceed to the next room.
I actually took a lot more damage from that gutsy than I thought I did. Nice fireplace. Flamethrowers there. But hungry and I'm hurting. Let's just take care of that. There we go. This is kind of fun. I like it.
Morticia's psychic insisted that Lucy could be saved by driving out her evil spirits. Rooms such as this one were built to confuse the spirits, making it more difficult for them to find Lucy.
Let's make you
One
upset
morning,
down.
Hannibal came in here to find a doll that looked suspiciously like him, swinging from a noose. Climbing on the ceiling furniture is strictly prohibited. Please proceed to the next room.
Okay, another Mr. Handy. Wonder if that Protectron will get a little angry after taking that Mr. Handy out.
Put Mike.
Yes, yes it did. This baseball bat does a pretty good job, all things considered. Get that adrenaline up a little bit and be able to
This is also
one hit
where
them.
Lucy first attempted to kill her parents by poisoning the dessert.
Lucy, come on.
Hannibal walked with a cane after that. Lucy quickly learned to stay out of range of his swing. Guests are asked to refrain from using the kitchen spoons as swords and dueling with them.
Oh, where's the fun in
Please
that?
proceed to the next room.
Did I just hear a rat roach? I want a duel.
Lock's really strong.
Granchester's had trouble keeping staff, especially cooks, once Lucy was old enough to roam the mansion. Granny Ratchet, whom they hired away from a prison. She quit after 5 months. Satan spawned. Very, very nice. Ooh, that turret's very strong. Mark 7 even. Well, baseball bat seems to be doing a really nice job. Oh, rat poison. Very fitting next to the teacup.
As we pass back through the parlor, notice the stairway going nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
This was yet another attempt by Morticia to confuse the evil spirits possessing her daughter. It is not permitted to dangle small children over the railing as you proceed to the next room.
Nice brick wall. Very fun.
Madame Scarlata conducted seances in this room for Morticia in an attempt to drive the evil spirits from her daughter. Lucy would sit in the room above this one and knock on the ceiling during seances. Madame Scarlata once accused the little girl of trying to push her down the stairs. There is no need to be scared. Modern science has proven that ghosts are not real and seances are fake. When the Granchester Mystery Mansion was sold at auction, several trick candles were found here. Please proceed to the next room.
Saw that coming. The gas. It's very evident. Locked us in here. Nice candles.
In this...
Okay. Gunner Assaultron. Level
Identify
29.
yourself.
Let's level up right away. We know right where we're going. Blitz number 2. Even further away. Huge. Huge, huge, huge.
Granchester's short time on this earth. Replicas of these items may be purchased in the souvenir shop. What child would not want to play with a toy boning knife like the one Lucy used to skin small animals? For adults, functional replicas are available. When
Nice.
you are done browsing, please proceed to the next room.
Actually, it would be nicer yet if there was a toy knife somewhere around in here. I mean, table knives. Is that what they... Guess that's what it is. For the toy. That's a lot of grenades hanging from the ceiling.
After impaling his foot on a rusty spike that was mysteriously driven into his shoe, Hannibal came to Lucy's room to punish her for the prank. We'll never know for sure how it happened, but he was found with a pair of scissors driven through his eye and into his brain. Lucy claimed she was holding them in self-defense as he tried to beat her with his cane. She said he tripped and fell onto the scissors. When asked
Seems reasonable.
why his fingers had all been cut off, she replied that it was so he couldn't hold the cane again. Lucy's mother was found dead in the master bedroom with a cloth doll stuffed in her mouth. Her wrists had rope burns, but no ropes were ever found. Lucy insisted that the doll was solely responsible because Morticia wouldn't give her a kiss goodnight. Lucy was committed to an asylum. On her 18th birthday, she escaped. 9 days later, she was found hanging in the attic, dead from an apparent suicide. Please proceed to the next room.
I want to know what caused these grenades to fall. Don't see a tripwire. Don't think I kicked anything into a tripwire pressure plate. Must be it was just the game knew I entered the room. This Lucy character, she sure sounds like a nice treat. This is a nice mystery mansion. Not sure exactly how this story will unfold. Oh. Hello, Zachariah. You are strong. Not as strong as me. Okay, so he has a mansion key as well. And the exit? Are we done? Because that... I mean, it... guess we basically are done. Say demon possessed. Does that mean then that... who Lucy was possessed by...
No way I could pick this.
is now roaming free in the house that we are walking through? Just waiting to find
Bingo.
the next person that it wants to possess and haunt. It could be. It could be. I'm actually quite interested. Maybe this terminal will have a little bit more insight for me. Not much on the terminal. This is just from the Zachariah. Just set this up as a trap for potential people to come on in, and he can just keep getting loot off of his traps and tweaking the robots. But one of the robots keeps malfunctioning. Can't figure out which one it is. It keeps laughing or something. Gotta be the Saltron because it kind of sounds like a little girl. Going to take me forever to fix that crap. So maybe the little girl Lucy was in the Assaultron. Maybe it's roaming free, or maybe it's showing that there are ghosts here. Well, that was a fun little adventure excursion. I'm glad came out here. Seen this on the map. Any of you legendary? No? Okay. Don't want to deal with 3 red scorpions. That's a little out of my range of what I'd like to do. But I think this is going to be a good place to call it apart here. Discovered the Shovel Museum and this Mystery Mansion. And like I had said a little earlier, I do kind of want to explore some of these areas. Like this one, I actually hadn't ever been on the inside of it. So that was very nice to go in and check it out. Very nice little story, nice little narration. I enjoyed it. But next time we will talk to Shank and hopefully start taking over the Commonwealth before coming back into Nuka World and finishing it off in here. But this is going to be enough for today. Thanks for watching and thanks for joining. And until next time, powering off.